Hi, welcome to CGTN live streaming. You're now watching the CGTN live streaming, and we're coming to you live in the city of Guangzhou. I'm Kaiyi here, and I'm joined by my colleague Sumitra from CGTN Africa. Say hello to our audience.
Yes, hello. This is my first time in China, and I'm Sumitra Nydoo from CGTN Africa, and I'm thrilled that I'm actually here to witness the Dragon Boat Festival. So it's Duanwu-Ankang.
Yes, I taught Sumitra this morning how to say that in Chinese is Duanwu-Ankang, which literally means in English is wish you a safe and healthy Dragon Boat Festival. And we are also joined by our auntie here, who's a specialist in making zongzi, or sticky rice dumplings.
Yes.
You also learned this morning, right?
I did. I got to practice with it, with the bamboo leaves, and I understand that that's what we're going to do for our audience today.
Yeah.
Yes.
So without further ado, 阿姨，我们现在能不能您给我们展示一下怎么样去制作一个粽子 ？Yeah. So 阿姨 now is gonna show us how to do that, right?
我们包粽子是用那个糯米、绿豆、五花肉，还有干油醋，还有那个咸蛋黄。
Yeah, there's so many ingredients. You can see the yolk, the sticky rice, green beans, meat. Wow, the fireworks. Okay, and this is. Wow. And we can see that there are 5 ingredients, and that means in Chinese, 这个应该意味着五谷丰登，对不对？ Yeah, and this represents a harvest, a hope for harvest for a harvesting year. And that's why we have 5 ingredients. Okay, now shall we start? 那么我们现在，如果要这个包一个粽子，我们第一步是应该要做什么？
我们第一步是把那个粽子。
Okay, first step, should we wear the gloves?
Yes.
Okay, just a moment.
Kaiyi, what is the significance of making it?
Oh, that's right. So let's just talk about like the brief history of Dragon Boat Festival. So there is a poet in China called Xu Yuan. So he learned that his country was defeated, and with great despair he chose to end his life by jumping into the Nydoo River and ending his life there. So the local villagers, to commemorate this great poet, because he's a great patriot.
Yes.
So they want to find his body in the river, but they couldn't. So instead of searching, so they made these 3-corner package of like of these with sticky rice. They throw it into the river, so to fend off the evil spirits and the fish from eating his body. So that's why
so the fish would go for this instead.
Yeah. So that's why till today this tradition live on. That's why people still, I would not say celebrate. People do this to commemorate. Yeah. But now the customs is more than just about commemorating him. It's more about family reunion, right? It's because lots of Chinese traditional holidays, they're about family reunions, family gatherings. Yeah.
I've been seeing it from the morning already. There was just so much of excitement when the people came through and started queuing up to fish. It's really nice. There's lots of excitement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why shall we? Okay, now can we start? The first step, it's we cross it. 叠起来. Okay, so we cross it like this. Right? 这样叠. Okay. 这样子. Oh, 这样. Oh, 这还 okay.
加多了.
Okay.
这样.
这是第一步是。
你把那个手指。那个手。
Okay, it seems easy, but it's actually quite complicated.
I got a bit of practice this morning, but
you
it
actually
seems
practiced. You actually made a sticky rice dumplings yourself, right?
Yeah.
But after lunch, you just forgot, completely forgot.
It needs a bit of...
Okay.
Okay, so you make a little bit of a dip in there.
Okay, you fold it. You fold it like this. Oh, okay. 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 So you can hear really loud fireworks in the background, and that's because right beside the opposite side we have the dragon boat. The dragon boat race going on. As you can see here, it's very crowded because at the river there is a dragon boat race going on. That's why.
So Kaiyi, I understand that it's not actually a race, that they are just rowing down the river?
Yeah. It's a ritual. It's a ritual.
It's a ritual.
So this is the yoke. This is the yoke.
So this is the yoke?
先拿这个。先拿这个。还需要再拿这个是吗？这个。Okay. So this is green. This is green beans, right? Green beans peeled off its skin. And sticky rice. 所以我们要拿好几轮。
然后呢，就这个用这子插在这里。
所以还需要一个新轮，插在这里。
把它。
Like the
Kaiyi, I think I've lost my hearing.
Oh yeah, it's too loud. So that's, you can see, that's the passion of local residents. Yours is like a boat. It's now like a boat now.
Yes. Yeah. There we go. I've got one. Yeah.
This is okay. You're gonna.
There we go. Now we're closing it up to make a little parcel.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it. 我觉得我可能。Okay. This is way too complicated. 这也确实有点困难。这样包起来就可以了，是吗？好的。Okay, you fold it up. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the final step. Okay, you fold it up like this. Well, not quite like sticky rice dumplings, but what can I say? It's my first time doing it.
Is this right? Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, the final step is okay. 我们看到现在这个桌上是这个叫做什么？
So you've got to hold it quite tight and keep it quite firm.
Yeah.
So it kind of becomes a parcel.
Yeah. The final step, we're going to use the straw string to bind it together.
Yes.
And that's the tricky
So it was
part.
interesting when I spoke to some of the ladies this morning, the aunties.
Yeah.
They said. of fireworks.
Yeah.
So they said that there were 8 aunties,
Yeah.
and they would make up to 1,000.
1,000.
1,000 of these
1,000
little
dumplings like
parcels.
this. It's just hard work.
把它绑起来。
Okay, the final step is binding it together,
装一下，
and that's complicated as well.
再从这里装一下，这边装一下。
So,
再装，把它穿过来这里，这里一拉，不用。
to make a knot.
Okay.
这样就可以了。
Okay, this is pretty much it.
There we go.
差不多这样就已经做成了，是吗？就做好了。Okay. Wow. After trying my hands on making sticky rice dumplings, finding that I'm good at eating this, but I'm not so good at making it. Okay, 我这个也是要这样
好包着，
包的，不是很严实，是吧？
是严实一点嘛。
对。
这样做。
Okay.
It's very nice.
Yeah. Nice. Turning a piece of mess into a masterpiece is not that easy.
Food is just, food and ingredients.
Yeah.
They just make up very important in most cultures.
Yes.
As I'm learning in the Chinese culture.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Food also carries meanings behind
Yes.
it, right? Because we have like rice, yolk, they all represent different types of food. And you put all of them together, it means a harvest, a wish for harvest.
Yeah.
So that's why it also carries hope, carries a fresh beginning, or
Yes.
whatever.
It's an offering as well.
Yeah. So
Very interesting.
Okay, we got-
I'm quite interested that this is called green beans, but
green
it's
beans.
yellow.
Yeah, its skin got
Yes.
peeled off. That's why it's yellow now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And this is
this
pork.
is this is meat.
Yeah.
Sticky.
And this is like scallops.
Scallion. The
yeah?
scallion meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yolk.
And this was quite interesting because
Yeah.
it's an egg and it's with salt
With
on
salt,
it. It's
yes.
egg yolk.
Yes. So
It's
we can
just
take
the
the close up.
inside.
Yeah.
So it firms up quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then of
Kind of
course the
soft.
white rice.
Yes.
Earlier this morning when we were practicing, I also did one with the kidney beans, the sweet one.
Yeah.
And that took a different rice as well.
Different
So,
rice. It's not
yes.
sticky rice.
Well, it was, but it was yellowish. The rice was yellowish.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we put it together. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can see the traditional customs, traditional food. They have new kind of, different offers, different kinds of style, right?
Yes.
So old traditions have new meanings in the new era.
I saw lots of children in the queue this
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
coming to fetch one, and it's so important that young people learn at an early age of their traditions, get involved, and it was lovely to see that they
Yeah.
were getting involved. They were in the queue. They couldn't wait to get their hands on a parcel.
That's also
So,
what we did.
Yes.
We were making it the first time, and this is what we had.
Absolutely.
Oh, thanks
Auntie?
again, Auntie,
谢谢.
for giving us this special gift. Thank you. So, you know what, Sumitra? Instead of the food, there's also dragon boat racing.
Yes.
Just now we were mentioned,
Yeah.
and our cameraman had just panned over and let our audiences see a bit about the dragon boat racing. Do you want to go over and maybe?
Absolutely. I know our correspondent Peter Oliver is
Oh, yeah. He's already at the
partaking.
boat.
Yes,
He's
he's
already
already
at
in
the
the boat.
boat.
Let's go over and take
Yeah.
a look. I want to
Sure.
find out a little bit more about how it works.
Sure. Let's
on
go
the
over
water.
and see.
Yes.
It's already very crowded at the other side, as we'll show you momentarily.
Oh, we've got to take out our apron.
Oh yeah, very quickly. can see the audiences, they're already packing up there just to see the dragon boat racing. It's a really important ritual. Okay, thank you. So this is where you, because just now we've heard lots of fireworks.
Yes.
You can see it all happened here. You can see a dragon boat is actually quite long. It takes
how many?
Quite dozens of people, right?
Wow. And there's children
20,
on there as well. There's adults. Okay.
And today is a really important ritual. That's why there are so many people gathering here, celebrating and seeing. They actually awakening the dragon boat. This is a ritual that's called.
So the dragon boat and water also has a significance, right?
In the water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think this dragon boat racing, it's a competition. Sometimes it's a competition, but now it's more than that. It's about willpower. It's about teamwork. It's community spirit, and that's all core to this Lingnan culture spirit, if you will. Yeah. And that's why today, the reason why we're here today is such a big ritual for local community. And this is also a very good representation of the concept, the very concept of Chinese modernization. I'm not sure if you've heard of the concept, but Chinese modernization is a modernization for a massive population, because China's 1.4 billion population. And different regions, different cities, provinces have different cultures, that's for sure. And what's important for people in each and every cities and towns is that we preserve our cultures, we protect and we inherit, we pass the baton off to the next generation, as you just mentioned.
Absolutely. I think it's so important to preserve that culture. Tell me, does the festival, is it practiced and commemorated in all the different cities across China?
Yeah, this actually back in my hometown. I was born and raised in Hunan, which is a neighboring province to Guangdong province. So in my home, I actually was born and raised. I grew up eating sticky rice dumplings, and I grew up watching Dragon Boat Festival and Dragon Boat race. So it's happening all across China, especially southern China, not just in Guangdong and not just in Hunan, but also some of the neighboring provinces and cities. Yeah, and that's why how Chinese value their history and their roots, and how they find new meanings in many of the old traditions.
Okay, and do you find that a lot of people come out? I do see a lot of people here today.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's going to pick up as we go throughout the day. But people seriously come out. They come out in their numbers. Are you seeing this all the time?
Yeah. No, actually, it's every time around this year. Every around this time that people come out and see festivals like this. And it's only in southern China that you can see that they have a tradition. And you see the dragon boat, they do not make it from scratch every year.
Okay. It's the same one? Is it maintained?
It's the same one. They maintained.
Okay.
And after this year, they have to be properly sent off. And I mean, when I say sent off, it means they're going to put it underwater to preserve that for a year. So the next year, when the boat was submerged, was lifted up, they can still use it. Yeah. So you can see how important it is for Chinese to preserve even the boat itself. Okay. You can see there.
And the festival, does the festival run over a few days?
Yeah, it's actually 3 days. It's a 3-day public holiday in China.
Okay.
But the official Dragon Boat festival is actually only 1 day, I would say. It's one day or 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah. So you eat. So I think one big thing about Chinese festivals are you're gonna have some special food to eat. You're gonna have some special, festivities, activities to celebrate. So Chinese love to celebrate because we love crowded. We love, the more people there is, the better it is. Yeah, that's what you see in China's Lunar New Year holiday, in the Mid-Autumn Festival. Okay.
I can hear the drums coming down.
Yeah. The drums, yes.
It's so colorful and
yeah.
Does the drumming have a significance?
The drumming?
Yeah.
The drumming, it's also, remember the story I told you?
Yes.
So people would also use the drum beat to actually, I would say, fend off the evil spirit.
Yeah. Which all makes sense, with the dragon boat, to come and move away and make space and create the open path for a new year as well.
Yeah. You're now an expert of explaining, finding the meaning behind it.
Yes.
Okay. It's very crowded. Actually, it's very good. So today, Sumitra, we've just experienced how to make sticky rice dumplings. We've also had a sneak peek of the dragon boat.
Yes.
Dragon boat.
Lots of fireworks.
Lots of fireworks.
It's just been an experience of sound and visually, of color. So much of culture in making the sticky rice. It's been quite interesting. And quite exciting to be a part of it this year.
Yes. And with that, I think we're going to call it a wrap for today's live streaming. We're coming to you live in the city of Guangzhou, and the Dragon Boat Festival is coming up, and that's why people are coming out celebrating, and we hope you also had a good one in celebrating with us. So with that...
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. And Zhangwu.
Duanwu, we're going to end with this Chinese wishes, right?
Yes.
Duanwu, Ankang.
Duanwu, Ankang.